Barcelona's defense should be fixed because last season they played very well with this highline thing and it took everybody by surprise. It was very, very new, I think, for La Liga teams because they didn't expect such things to happen. But this season, I think everybody has gone back to the drawing board and seen how they can uh, outturn this Barcelona team. If you watch the matches they've been playing, apart from the first match they played against Mallorca, they won 3-0. The second match against Levante, uh, Levante players just basically had a plan, right? The plan was don't let Lamine Yamal dribble, keep Lamine Yamal at bay, keep him toothless, right? And throw the balls out. 6 out of 4 times, 6 times they were offside, 4 times they got it right and they posed the threat. Before you knew it, Barca was 2 goals behind in the first half. And they luckily turned the game around towards the late hours, towards the closing period of the match and won 3-2. Now, against Rayo Vallecano basically did the same thing. For me, if you watch that match, for me, Barca lost that game. Um, the penalty that was given wasn't a good penalty, like it wasn't supposed to be given. And a controversial thing happened during the time for the review of the penalty. VAR staffs were not available. Why would VAR staff not be available when there's supposed to be a review? Like there was a foul committed and the VAR staffs were not present, so they just gave the penalty without a VAR check. So that was what basically happened. Barca had a lead in the first half. Now in the second half, there's this guy Isi. I think he's the captain of Rayo Vallecano. I don't know. I think he's their striker. Isi just knew what was going on, right? Isi would always stay offside, stay very obviously offside, and Rayo Vallecano players gave the team the ball to either of the players that are wide towards the right or the left side of the pitch, and Barca team defenders had no choice than to track back to cover up because the guy who has the ball isn't offside. Now, while covering up, Isi is already at position. Isi is already well positioned, right? And he will receive the ball because he's in a better position. He's already seen how the game is being played. He's already seen Barca defenders tracking back towards him. Before the Barca defenders, or before they understood what was going on, he's already in a better position to be against the goalkeeper. That was basically what Rayo Vallecano did, and it worked for them. Barca luckily escaped with a draw in that match, and I think every other La Liga team, after seeing what Rayo Vallecano did, they are going to repeat the exact same thing. So Barca needs to adjust their game plan, else they are not going to win the league this season. They're already 2 points behind Real Madrid, and Real Madrid do not want what happened last season to happen. After leading for a while, they slipped up. Real Madrid will not allow that to happen this season. So if Barca doesn't do any different thing from now henceforth, it's really, really going to affect their game. And they are good. If Barca plays like this against Chelsea, it's not going to be funny. It is not going to be funny. They just have to do something urgent. That's what I think. They have to fix it. They have to do something. They wouldn't have sold Emilio Martinez. They wouldn't have sold the mature man behind their defense. They would have let him be. Now the team is just with new guys, people trying to find their facets into the league. So it shouldn't be like that. I think they have to do something about it quickly, else they will find themselves dropping points match after match.